I had to quickly change. I'm beginning to feel warmer, So I'm in the room and I've put off the eating anyway. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. And if you have read the caption of this broadcast, yes, drop your own comments there. At some point, I'm going to open the line. Yes, for my friends, for you, the lucky callers who are going to be able to also chip in your own contribution. Lately, I have received new entrants into the Temple of Truth, Maiyegun's Diary Politico. We have new followers. We have new people who have come out to say, oh, I just started following you a week ago. So if you are just following Maiyegun just about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, after you discovered this channel, YouTube, Facebook, just raise up your hand. And, brethren, you can tell them that they are welcome to the Temple of Truth. It's going to be fun tonight, and it's going to be blunt as well. When you are very blunt, and at the same time, reducing the tension that we know Nigeria is about tension, okay? Maiyegun's Diary is not to tension you. If you are not tensioning yourself, okay? I am not here to put pressure on you. I am actually here to help you douse that tension, understand it, and possibly make a very informed decision. And therefore, you are no longer part of those that they deceive, part of the army of the ignorant that they deliberately kept in the dark of what is going on. That is simply what we do on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. And as much as it is unscripted, it is, you know what I mean? It just come. That's why we call it Temple of Truth. You will find some few things very, very much, in alliance with what you believe in. You're going to find some information on this platform that are not going to align with what you believe in. But you're going to do fine if you are ready to learn and unlearn and relearn everything you have known about Nigeria. Or if you fail to, or if you are not ready, if you are so rigid that you have believed what you have believed in, Baba, there's no remedy for you. You are not likely going to be happy on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, okay? You see, on this platform, you will meet your friends who have also mentally seceded from Nigeria. I mean, if you are looking for those who have, psychologically, mentally, they have left Nigeria, even though they are still in Nigeria, even though they are still carrying Nigeria passport, as they are obligated to if you want to travel anywhere, right? There are many, many of us who are mentally, psychologically, seceded from Nigeria. So if you're looking for that kind of people, like the Biafrans, like the Oduduwans, like the our people from the Middle Belt, everyone from every part of the southern Nigeria in particular, and the core side of that northern Nigeria too, who agree with us. If you are looking for friends, pen pals, discussing Nigeria in the truest sense of it, without them lying to you, building your hope and building this first one that our own forebearers built for us, right? You are going to find them on this platform. We are many. This is where we congregate. This is where we say it to ourselves. No matter how kind of uncomfortable it feels, this is where we say it the way we feel. So, you are welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, you can help me say welcome to those newcomers who are here. They are just joining us for the last, joining the service, the sermon in the last 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You are all welcome. And I hope you stay long enough to meet others too. Nigeria at the blow, Nigeria at the lano, Nigeria has reached a point of no return. And let me tell you something. You cannot blame the victims for what they have done, because they know what they did deliberately to deliberately impoverish the people, right? Weaponize poverty in order to keep themselves perpetually keep themselves in power that is not even in favor of them or the people. So you can't join them to blame the victims. The criminals who brought this upon and brought everybody to this stage, like I do say, right, they will never be part of those that will take us out of that out of this stage. And that is why On Maiyegun's diary Politico, when we mention the crime they have committed, we prefer to just mention the names of the criminals too. And when we begin to mention these criminals, you will find out that there is a brother from your village, there is a sister from your clan, there is a Yoruba man there, there are Yoruba women there, there are Igbo men there, there are Igbo women there, there are Hausa men there, Hausa women there, Ijo men. You will find all of them there. That is why on Maiyegun's diary Politico, it is called the Temple of Truth. They had us to talk. They say truth is very hard to say, not on this platform. Just know this and you will know peace. Nigeria, they have destroyed Nigeria to the point of no return. Okay? There is no amount of patch remedy that can really bring it out of that rumble. You see, one single job that APC, Egbekegbe did, the Al-Qaeda People's Congress, all these Janjaweed terrorist apologist criminals parading themselves as the representatives of Nigeria, they have destroyed the entire place. And I will make you understand. My friends know this. They destroyed the entire economy. I was reading it in the news today and they said they have devalued your naira again, as if to say that is a breaking news. That's not a breaking news. We've been talking about it for the past 2-3 months. They continue to borrow, continue to print money, continue to share the money and loot what they can loot, take out what they can take out, and they leave their people in penury. No plan, no nothing. Just big grammar and inshallah. Do you get what I mean now? No plan. So, as they were borrowing money against your naira, the more your naira will be devalued. Today, I read it and they said your CBN is now contemplating on making naira 410 naira to $1 as official government rate, which nobody actually really uses. So that the black market for dollar can officially just jump to maybe 600 naira. Think about what pound sterling will be. I made some transfer to Nigeria yesterday. Yesterday, right? And a pound to a naira today, yesterday was actually 682 naira. That's how much they changed it for me. 600, that is a very small margin to 700. Now that they have devalued your naira again, by the time you go to, and like I said, how they have destroyed it and they are giving you false hope. Now, by the time you go to June, yes, a pound to a naira will be probably 750 naira, 720 naira, 750 naira, 730, right? When you get to June, okay? On and on. And then, the moment that happens, bam, you should expect in another few weeks in June for them to announce the one they have been stylishly telling you, a per liter of fuel. How much is per liter of fuel now? 160 what? Well, you should be prepared because in the next few weeks, you will begin to pay between 210 naira and 250 naira to a liter of fuel. They are contemplating it. In fact, what they really want to do is to take it to 480 naira. This is their plan, right? 480 naira per liter. Then by the time your naira further crashed, maybe they told you that you are not spending dollar. Is that not what the politicians are telling you? Are we spending dollar? Is it not naira we are spending? You have no idea. Well, you will never have the idea. But let me break it down for you. Okay? The reason why when we say they touch dollar, and every time they say a dollar to a naira is this, and you're like, shit and dollar we they spend. Ni. This is the truth. Your country, Nigeria, in the past 6 years, that this APC, Egbekegbe, came to power. They have ruined and destroyed your economy to the point that before they came, your country, your Nigeria was import dependent, which means you import virtually everything, kerosene, petrol, diesel, you import, including toothpick. You import virtually everything, and before you can buy anything from abroad, they will first ask, what thing you get? I get naira. This trashy paper. You need to go and convert it. And what do you have to back your naira? Before then, it was your crude oil. When they were bragging, crude oil, Niger Delta oil. Now we get Niger Delta oil. Well, Niger Delta oil, what do you call it? Abia oil, everywhere, Ondo oil, all this oil. At the end of the day in April, they told you are selling 3 million barrels a day, Abi. 3 million barrels a day. Right. I think I'm giving you too much now, Abi. Let me break it down. Your naira is powered and backed by your crude oil. The moment the crude oil price crashed and became unreliable, your naira has nothing to back again. It became a floating tissue paper with printed images. So which means those who wants to go and buy anything to bring to that country to work, the little way is working, Abi, they will need to go and change that tissue paper with another money. Those money, they have their own strong economy to back their currencies. Imagine, Ghana money. Ghana money is stronger than your money. But when you meet a Buhari idiot, when you meet those who went to Buhari's University of Economics, who studied the Buharinomics, when you meet them, they will say, my friend, on that one, you are wrong. Ghana money, they remove 2-0. You will soon begin to remove 2-0 from your own naira too, so that they can make you feel like you are normal. Abi? So they have to change your naira, your tissue paper, with any other money. And whatever they say they want to sell their money is what those your businessmen will have to pay. Your CBN don't broke. Okay? Dollar, the normal way they are getting Forex, your dollar. The dollar is no longer coming from the oil. In April alone, NNPC declared a zero sale. That means they had no single single penny. Despite they're selling oil, selling 3 million barrels of oil a day. In Buharinomico, they declared zero deposit. In April, Google it if you don't Google it. So Naira is now tissue that because they couldn't get much dollar anymore from from your crude oil, they decided to go borrowing. They need to borrow money, or else, even the lifeless breeding mannequin and the rest of them living inside the old people's home, inside the old rock there, they will run away. So they had to go and start borrowing. They used all tricks. They were printing money. But last, if I say going, if they want to go to their Dubai now, they will have to put your naira, your tissue paper inside Ghana, must go back and go to Bureau de change and say, how much can you change $500,000 for us? They say, do you bring trucks? The money in the truck. Say the money in the truck. How many bags? Well, 600 bags. Say, okay. Yeah, we'll give you the 500,000. That is what your naira is going to become. And this Fulani Janjaweed brought this upon us. And those who came out 2 days ago, Tifnumbu and gang, and Tifnumbu and gang, they came out to say it is one Nigeria or death. No wahala. Wear that green, white, green uniform, green, white, green jersey, green, white, green flag, the one that is already stained by the blood, with the blood of the young people they have killed so far, especially at Lekki and Obibo. So one Nigeria. They brought that upon you. It was deliberate. So now that your naira is tissue paper, and they continue to borrow. Those who are borrowing them the money, they were telling them that you need to go and devalue your money. We cannot be borrowing you money and you'll be wearing a suit. You the mentor. We they borrow you money. You the wear Babariga come. You they wear all these things. You the carry private jet come. On top what? Your useless naira. We can't give you money like that. Oh. Go and devalue it so that our people doing business with your country, they don't have to lose much. Because what they are doing to you, destroying your economy, is beyond the money they are borrowing them. It simply means everyone doing business with Nigeria, when they come with their money, you have already been cheated. Like every time you stand up anywhere and you say, I'm a Nigerian, what you are simply saying is that, being a Nigerian anyway, right? You know that the world has been rigged. I mean, like 70% of the world advantage has been rigged against you. That is why you see people telling you the story of things that normally should be in a system that work, that build other people that will build the system. But Nigeria, once you are born in Nigeria, well, the entire world is already rigged against you. 75% of it. If you are lucky to manage your 25%, maybe you can then build a generational wealth that can at least help your own generation to some extent. While millions die trying. Simply because they are Nigerian. Once you carry that green, white, green passport, the entire world system is already rigged against you. 75% of that. Even when you are as good, if not better, than your peers in other parts of the world. You know why? The criminals ruling Nigeria, who have done everything to turn you to beggarly nation, deadly, the poverty capital of the world. And you don't have a clue why that is happening. So when you say you want to do any business with anyone from outside Nigeria, and you say, is it that service? If I have to do it for you, it is 1 million naira. And that one is like, okay, 1 million naira, 1 million naira. Okay, 1 million. How much is 1 million naira? That would be like 1,200 or 1,400 pounds. Well, that's not bad. That's quite cheap. If I have to do the same service in the UK, I have to pay like 4,000-5,000. Oh, well. And you? So if you don't understand what it means that the world is already rigged against you. So they will say, oh yeah, I'll pay you 2 million naira. I'll say, man, I have my foreign partners. My foreign partners, they pay me in pounds. They pay me in dollars. How much do they pay you every month? Well, I get paid around 2,000 pounds for working for them remotely. And I'm based in Nigeria. Meanwhile, it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's not good though. If you are lucky, I'm talking about those who can utilize that their own 25%. That little chance. That is why everything that is meant to be easier is so tough. That even jumping from one bus station to another bus station, it's like war. When you are traveling from one state to another, you have to do prayer, like let us pray, so that evil spirit will not kill us on the road. Nobody is talking about the bad road and who is responsible, because it says, well, let's just pray. So it becomes tougher. Gaining admission, finding jobs, sustaining businesses, and all of that, it became more and more tougher. And when you look at your peers in the other part of the world, you realize that they don't do much like what you would do, but yet they are better off. And you ask yourself, well, it's because she's from Canada. Oh, it's because she's living in the UK. She went to Stanford, or she went to Harvard, or he went to this and that. Meanwhile, it's because the criminals in charge of Nigeria, who are enjoying it as it is right now, they would rather keep you that way to continue to dream about what life will be if you are in Harvard. Even though the same thing you can study in your system that they deny you, but they will send their own children to go and study, is the same thing they are studying in Harvard. But that's the example of how the system is rigged against you, if you don't have an idea. So that is why the few of us who manage to escape the system, see better and demand for better, that is why some of us, you see, when that happens, they will say, I'm doing Thanksgiving. Baba, you don't understand. I'm doing Thanksgiving, escaping Nigeria. And it's true, you won't understand. The moment you were born as a Nigerian, the world is already rigged against you. So why can't you just be bold enough, not to leave this same world for your own children? And then if they say what we are doing is not, is just noise, tell them that they are not paying attention. I was also reading today. Well, I have told you how this affects you. How Nigeria is a shared mystery. Mystery in the sense that of, the unfortunateness of what the Fulani terrorists have brought upon everyone, right? Their incompetence, their greed and selfishness, the impunity that has kicked everyone to this state today, it will be so sad for anyone to continue to tell you that this is not pushing or it's not working. Because I was reading earlier today, I said, the sheer misery, the sheer poverty, all these sheer things with Nigeria, the sheer terrorism and all this, we can end it. The women will all agree that we will not share in this anymore. Because that's the only thing Nigeria is. They tell you, wait, let's try it the other way. So, and if anyone tells you that it's not working, they are not paying attention. I was reading today where the northern the northern elders, they call themselves the Northern Elders Forum. And they said the southern Nigeria, they are ganging up against the north. Don't let that frighten you. It is the same preaching, the same teachings in northern Nigeria, which is very, very popular. Okay? Every time these terrorists, every time they are about to be exposed, then they play the card of the north versus the south. But do not be swayed. Don't let them sway you for that. I will make you understand. Nigeria is meant to be one country where everyone has right to their own, at least your place of birth, your own land, respectively. However, the way Nigeria is structured, as they have balkanized Nigeria so far, according to how Fulani wanted it to be, and their southern collaborators, northern Nigeria has 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Out of these 36 states in Nigeria, 19 of them, they are in the Middle Belt and the northern Nigeria. 17 of them, they are in what is today known as southern Nigeria. But when it comes to the land mass, the entire place known as northern Nigeria today, including the Middle Belt, which actually have a population of over 47 million people, they are pulling out too. They are coming on. They are pulling out. Now, this part, by land mass now, this northern part of Nigeria, they have the total land mass coverage, let's say from 100%. The northern Nigeria alone has 72% coverage of the entire Nigeria, the entire land. Now, I think this will explain it. Let me use this. I think this should do you see this on the map? That is the map of Nigeria. Okay. Now, you see that smaller part where you see those smaller states and all of that cut out here? These are the Yorubas, the Igbos, the Biafrans, the Jaws, the Ishekiris, the Yorubos, everyone from the southern Nigeria, of what makes that southern Nigeria today. That small space of less than 28% of the entire land mass of the entire Nigeria is where it's called the southern Nigeria. Okay? So when the Fulani terrorists started this genocide, it was the call for land. Okay? When APC, Egbekegbe, came on, they came with idea of bringing peace, political solution. Okay? When these killings were going on in Middle Belt of Nigeria, Benue, Taraba, Plateau, and Kogi, all these areas, they said the only way to bring peace in this part of that country was to give land to these invading terrorists. This is where we were until the entire thing ran down to south and they hired our brothers and sisters who decided to start, they started dressing like this, psychologically. That what is wrong in us giving land to these terrorists just for peace, political peace. The same political peace they deployed in Taraba, the same one they deployed in Jos, the one they deployed in Adamawa, in Bauchi, the one they deployed in Benue, until the governor of Benue realized that you can't make peace with those who are hell-bent in killing everything that move and then possess the land. You cannot make peace with them. So this is the tragedy, which started from northern Nigeria down to the Middle Belt and now down to the southern Nigeria. Now, when you listen to any of these northern jihadist leaders who are disguising as northern leaders, they speak, and whenever they talk, whenever they open their mouth, they make us believe that they are speaking for the entire northern Nigeria. But they are speaking for the Fulani, a tribe, just one single one, who has a total population of less than 3 million people in the entire country, but who have managed to manipulate the system that placed them in position of power in Nigeria. And this position of power has now has now pushed the rest of over 250 tribes, ethnic nationalities in Nigeria to say no. So the agenda of asking the people of Middle Belt to give up their land to Fulani terrorists, you might be so surprised. What is it with Nigeria that people can't resolve? What is wrong that people can't sit together? Well, the people who are supposed to make that happen, they are the people behind the terrorism, the killings, the genocide everywhere. They control the military. They control the presidency. They are now called the presidency. They control the judiciary. They control virtually everything. So there is nobody to rely to. Every institution is now controlled by them. So the ethnic nationalities in Nigeria are now left at the mercy of either to defend themselves or wait to be killed. But others are saying, no. We won't wait for one ethnic tribe to use terrorism to force us to give up our lands, which we don't even know why. They said pastoralists are meant to be, like every other business. If you are interested in going into ranching, into cattle rearing or livestock business, you want to go into raising chicken, poultry. In southern Nigeria, we all agree that these are private and personal businesses. They have nothing to do with a government, except when government intervention comes in support of all these small businesses and larger scale businesses. When they create jobs, when they come under any economic ruin, the government can come in to subsidize them and make sure that they continue to function. You know what I'm talking about? Government don't start chicken business for you. Government shouldn't open a store where you are going to be selling frozen food for you. Government did not open that your spare parts business for you. There is no government that said, okay, all Igbos, you can now open pig farm in Kano. All these things. But all of a sudden, they make it a national issue that the government will need to build livestock businesses, not for all Nigerians, but for the Fulani terrorists who have resulted into kidnapping, raping, arsonists, and, ransacking of villages. They have done it again and again, and they continue to do it. And as much as terrible as this have been, they have placed Nigeria on the map as the terrorist capital of the entire Africa, as the terrorist capital, the third most terrorized country in the whole world. And yet, there is no single person arrested, prosecuted, or jailed for any of all these atrocities. But when you turn here, when you turn left, when you turn right, you will see the government officials, policemen, military officers, all these guys who were being paid, trained, armed to stop this terrorism. You just find them defending these terrorists. They continue to go after the citizens who are fighting back, never to become victims of all this terrorism. And then you ask yourself, what is going on? Of course, we do know what is going on. It is the killing spree. It is the handiwork of those that they want us to call to help us are the same people behind our travail. They are the same people behind our displacement. They are the same people in charge of those killing us. And this is where we have found ourselves. Everywhere done red. And the northern the northern leaders, they call themselves. They want you to believe that you're right, asking for self-determination. They started with ban on open grazing. Ban on open grazing is that don't move your cows everywhere. Don't wreck farms. Don't destroy lives. We don't want this to happen anymore. But you know what the northern elders turned it into? They turned it into the north versus the south. Now that everywhere done red, they said it is a gang up. And this is why I'm not one of those unity beggars. I am not begging for unity, even though we need that. Unity of purpose. I am calling for the greatest of the greatest coalition, the Southern Coalition. Never seen before. A Southern Coalition that, state out and clearly explain the position of every nationality in southern Nigeria. You see, that small space is now a big threat, and do not take that lightly. They have already unleashed war in southeast Nigeria, in Biafra land. Now that the northern leaders are turning what the Yoruba people are calling for, they are calling for Oduduwa Republic, what the Biafrans are calling for the Biafra Republic, what everyone is asking for from every part of southern Nigeria, including middle belt of Nigeria. Now, all these places, the northern terrorists who want us to accept killer terrorists as our brothers and sisters, to open Ruga in every part of Nigeria, which is going to go beyond Ruga. It is going to go to the point of creating local government areas at these various Ruga. Abi, when you create ranch, thousands of hectares of land, domiciled by thousands of Fulani terrorists and their family, and you open schools for them, you open hospital for them, you open maybe police station for them, maybe then you open a court for them. They are just pretty much going to be what? It's just a matter of time when one of them will announce creation of more local government areas, and you just see out of your 774 local government areas in Nigeria, 774 local government areas, maybe a patry 320 or 330 local government comes from southern Nigeria. Are you with me? Over 400 local government areas are coming from the northern Nigeria. But you know one thing, we are breaking the myth. The middle belt, they are now joining their brothers, their sisters, their cousins, their nephews, and everyone in the southern part of Nigeria. You see that homogeneous northern Nigeria nonsense that these terrorists always use. It is about to be exposed. And if you think we are not doing this, if you think what we are doing is not making this happen, you are not paying attention. That's why I'm calling for this coalition now. the pressure is on. Okay? It's so much that even the talk for 2023 right now, even the Fulani terrorists, the Fulani Kaba, putting all this whole thing together, asking the Biafrans to prepare for presidency, asking the Oduduwans to prepare for presidency, as if to say they actually have the right to choose who become what, if truly Nigeria is a one country. But look at them. They feel like they are so powerful. They can determine who is going to be president, which region will produce it. You Yorubas, you are not serious. Is this how you are going to produce president in 2023? You are not serious with all this nonsense. You are weary. Abdullahi Isa from Zamfara is telling me, a born a red-blooded Oduduwa son, that I should behave myself, or else, they will not give us. It will not give you the presidency. In fact, we can keep it for ourselves. Why not just keep it and keep the name? We can help you. See, we can help you export. We'll export the likes of Tifnumbu, the likes of Ikene Shatabandu, Fake Pastor Ruga. We'll do all these guys. Isaleko Barack Obama. Fashola, will send all of them to you. Just give them the citizenship of your Nigeristan. Imagine. Is that not mental? Abdullahi Isa, Abubakar Mudu, Sherifu Shekau is commenting on social media telling me, if no be say, they have officially turned those who thought they were actually human beings. Now, this is how they appear to us, like Malu, like Mumus. And they have them all. Go and read the comment. Go there. Go and read the comment right now. You will see them there. The Lagos Abobakus, the Oshogbo Alimajiris, the ombud slaves, the obedient fools, the sophisticated morons, the social media bandits, the Facebook adsmen, the Buhari Dins, the Buhari Didonis, the Buhari Denotus, the Buhari Dijatus, the Buhari Shukus, the Unneka Aris, the Nandi Aris, the Ngozi Aris, the Mumu Madus, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers, and all the clan of the Cyberbarians. This is how they look to us. Why won't Abubakar Seidu? Why won't Shekau Abdullahi from Kano be telling me that it is better for me to behave so that I can remain as part of their Nigeria? Why won't he feel like it is important, as much as he is not so sure if he's going to sleep in his bed tonight? Some of them have run away from their those Zamfara everywhere. Many of them, they are living in Lagos with you. They are doing Okada in Lagos with you. And they are still bearing their Seidu Kano, Seidu Shokoto, Kabiru Shokoto, and all of them. They are there. And they have run away from all those terror investors, and they will be bragging to you. We are going to rule you forever. Olodo. Instead of you to return to Kano and chase all those Babariga mobile banking CEO, all those Janjaweed terrorist apologists that have made you feel like it is all right to be living in Afghanistan while you are in Zamfara, to be living in Iraq, Iran, Syria, while you are in Adamawa, while you are in Yobe, or where you are in Taraba, when they make it look normal to you, to see 100 farmers beheaded, to see travelers kidnapped, to see school children being kidnapped and raped, molested by terrorists, shouting Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, you will go back to Kano. If you get sense, you will chase all those criminals who have made sure that you cannot stay in Kano. You cannot stay in Zamfara. You cannot stay in Borono. You cannot stay anywhere. You are still there. You know it. The Nigeria will break up. You are welcome to rent house like every other normal person. You are welcome to open new businesses. Even Biafrans, I believe they will welcome you as long as they can identify you and they can be able to say who you are, what you do. Nobody say you go just carry gun carry small 2-3 cows, begin to kidnap people, say you be herdsman, and you get right because Utman Danfodio told you, or told your forefathers in their own jihadist dream that they have conquered Nigeria in their own whatever, Abi. I'm only saying this to you as a brother. That is what the normal life is. That is why when you, Samodu Saladu, when you go to Canada, you don't behave like your normal jihadist mentality. You don't just go somewhere and say, I want to buy cow because it is my tradition to rear cow. You will behave yourself because of what? They will get rid of you and send you back to where you come from. Go to where you can push your cow inside your bedroom. So don't bring that idea into our head. Then try to reformat it in a way to entrench it in our system, making it look like there is actually a country or a system called Nigeria people. What is Nigeria people? My fellow Nigerians. Is that not how they joined you and forcefully kept you together? Fellow Nigerians. And if they tell you that Yorubas are not ready for the Dual Republic, tell them again. Maybe they are not paying attention. These guys are not those who will tell us what we want. We will make the people demand for what we want, for what they want. And let me tell you something, right? It is already happening. If you see any northern Wiri, if you see any northern Gumi, or any northern Taliban, or any northern Al-Qaeda writing rubbish or saying rubbish, we will use them to teach them lesson. Do you get what I mean now? They don't have any say. When people are ready, they will run. I mean, they will run. Shenobi Akure be this.
Yoruba Nation! Yoruba Nation! Wọ́n fẹ́ kí n sọ fún gbogbo àyíké ẹjẹ́ àjíǹde agbára. Ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo àti gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ aláwọ̀.
That's a glimpse, and it's a reminder too. Thank you, Koiki. You are doing a great job, by the way. The Lord's work, they call it. You are doing the Lord's work. Yomi. You see all those powerful videos, powerful messages coming out of those rallies. That is what we want. If anybody tells you that the Dual Republic is just on social media, it's just on Facebook, Biafra Republic is just on Facebook, they are those who are living in denial. Don't worry. Some will wake up one morning. They will just wake up one morning. They will wake up, those who knows what is coming, they will wake up in Biafra Republic. They will wake up in Dual Republic. And some of them will have to wake up in Nigeristan. And then that is when they will now explain their true citizenship to all of them. When you get to that your Nigeristan, they can then tell you alcohol is haram. Imagine how somebody will call me infidel in the same country that I'm supposed to be a citizen. It is supposed to be a citizen. We're supposed to be of equal rights. It doesn't matter where we come from. From Ijebu. Ijebu that existed before God knows, maybe before the United Kingdom even exists. Ijebu people. We ended up finding ourselves as one Nigeria, and one Aboki will tell me that in that same Nigeria where a Fulani terrorist can carry AK-47 and is not meant to be arrested, and if he's arrested, just do some media show, let him back face his business, don't disturb him. And me talking about them, I am considered a worse threat. Come on. And when I talk about this, they say, no, you don't have any choice. You have to take it. Stop talking. Shut up. Which kind of country is that? Yes, we have the humble slaves. We have the obedient fools. We have the sophisticated morons. Many of them pick them by choice. Some of them, they forced it on them. Some of them, Nigeria happened to them. They don't get choice. And so they could die. But all of us are not in that line. Tifnumbu will be chased out of Lagos if you continue to stand against the people. Number one, before you can make people stop asking or talking about the Oduduwa Republic, you must give something. You know what they were, well, I mean, what people, I mean, our own forebearers signed up for? Regionalism, Abi. You see this Nigeria you are seeing, you will not see it again very soon. You see all this grandstanding, all this political statement, all this plot to start killing and continue killing people, eh? That is them now. We have pushed them to the wall. They can no longer use propaganda, big grammar, use their personality to deceive us, to sway us, to knock us out of balance and say, okay, maybe we should give them another chance. So you see all this whole plot, all these sharp statements, all these, threats we are hearing here and there, eh? It means that we have pushed them. We have pushed them to the wall. You know, when you know what I mean? We have done like this to them. So this is them reacting. As they get closer to 2023, they will become more desperate. They will make more mistakes. The campaign awareness will continue. The people will see through them. The people will resist them. They will run away. Even those of you who are still pretty much Buhari idiots watching me right now, don't worry. They say I'll be pastor, I no be pastor. They say I'll be seer, I no be seer. But if you pay attention, you will see through all this too. We will not be part of what they are or what they are plotting. We will not be part of that one Nigeria, but we need more people. We need to get more people to mentally secede from Nigeria too. When you see our Revolution Now brothers, that is why I support them. You see, what Aluta does is that it keeps you aware. It makes you understand what is going on around you. Political education. Once you begin to have that education and that, you will begin to make some decisions that are different from that time that you are completely in the dark, being politically ignorant. And you know, when you are politically ignorant, you are going to always want to be politically correct. You don't want to offend people. You don't want to say something that somebody will say, hey, you don't want to do something. You don't want to say something that, is going to affect your future. All those lies, all those fear and all of that, that is what Aluta does. That's why I said, you see, when you look at those who are really, who understand the rot, we have those who are trying to say if they can save Nigeria. But the Nigeria they want to save is not this one. It is a Nigeria that they believe that everybody can still be together, but again, through their own awareness, through their own different platforms and education, people are aware and they are disenfranchised, they are disengaging themselves more and more, day by day, from this current Nigeria. And if you think it's not working, you are not paying attention. So last, everybody will now make a complete uniform coalition that actually represents everyone's interest, and you will get what you want. Biafrans will get what they want. The people of the Middle Belt will get what they want. If there is any alliance that is stronger than that, we can build that when we become our different countries, good neighbors, policies that work and that really work for everyone. These can come into that conversation. I know there have been coalition going on. You see, the Northern Elder says you are ganging up against them. They are not interested in stopping the terrorism. They are not interested in, arresting the drift. They are not interested. They want you to accept it, or you are only calling for war. The more you are saying you won't accept it, now they say it's a gang up. We will demystify them. We will what? We will demystify them. That's what we have been doing in the last few years. The only viable opposition to the terrorist ruling Nigeria and their accomplices and all of that is the social media. The only thing, the only opposition they have. whether they are PDPO, whether they are APCO, whether they are or Aneze, Undigbo, whether they are Afenifebio, whether they are the Yoruba political this or Yoruba traditional dato, Igbo traditional this or Igbo political dato, Ijo religious, all these things. They are all intertwined, and we will continue to demystify them, because social media is the only weapon, only tool that has been doing so much wonder. People said it's not enough, it's not reaching out enough, but you do have an idea. You don't have an idea of how much social media has managed to educate a lot of people, for them to say, wow, I never knew that. I've been so wrong. No wonder, no wonder that this, you know what I mean? Thanks to social media. And that's why when you look at them, they all agree. When you look at their pastors, when you look at their imams, when you look at their political deeds, when you look at their traditional ruler, when you look at all this, their elite, even their elite, those ones that call themselves rich people, they are all against the freedom of information on social media, because according to them, they can be the victim of their own criminality anytime, because people who trusted them, once they see through the lie, the charade, and the fraud, they will no longer be able to sustain the fraud, the manipulation, and the more they lose that power of manipulation, the closer they will go on the run. And that's what social media has done. For those of you who have no idea, let them continue to call it call Biafran's Facebook country. Let them continue to call it Oduduwa Republic Facebook country. But you saw what happened in Ondo, Abi? Well, maybe you should also see this. This is somebody who took it upon himself in Tifnumbu's city to tell Tifnumbu and those who love Tifnumbu about Oduduwa Republic. You might find it interesting too. Watch this.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká lórí wa. Àwọn àgbà kan àmà ṣe pé fún ẹgbẹ́ tí ó lè. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lajú wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lajú wa. Kó lọ́wọ́ wọn. Yorùbá ẹ má sùn. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ sì tọ́ ti fi jura. Iléyá Iléyá ọmọ Odùduwà Iléyá 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 ọmọ Odùduwà Iléyá. Bí àtọ̀wọ́ máa bí ẹ̀rù rẹ̀. Ṣé bóyá ká padà sílé, ká jáwọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí kò lọ, ká lọ gbòòrò bàyá ọ̀dọ́ Iléyá. Iléyá ọmọ Yorùbá Iléyá. Mílíọ̀nù lọ́wọ́ federal government. Yorùbá nation is the answer. Ẹni tó bá lo ọ́fíìsì ìjọba lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ló jáde ìjọba $100 million. Kẹ́yìn máa rí kọ̀ọ̀kan gbà. Ẹni bá lo ìjọba wa. Tí ò yẹ kó máa fi rí lójú ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀gá fún yín lójúmọ́ yóò rí. Ẹni tó bá lo hospital wa lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́.
You see, when you see all these Buhari idiots, the Lagos Abobakus, the Oshogbo Alimajiris, when you see them ask you, why don't you bring your Oduduwa Republic to market? They will burn you alive. That's why we call them the online Alimajiris. Facebook Alimajiris, Facebook bandits, social media adsmen. They are just like crickets. I told you the parable of crickets, Abi. Crickets that. But the moment you get closer or you move, the cricket will just go silent. And when you walk away, you hear. Those are what those side barbarians are. Even as worse as they are, if you don't pay them money, they don't even come out to show anything. That's how worse and how terrible they have been. That's what they can do. The only way those boys will be attacked, and this awareness is going on in every community, everywhere. So to all of you, my friends, who are supporting Koiki, supporting Ilanomo Odua in all of their fundraising platform, God will continue to bless you if you believe that God will bless you too. Just say amen. In Yoruba, they say, one shall draw for oh shami. Chotoba shekpe fun chewa shami. We pray for you. You say you didn't say amen. So if we play scores now, you know, go feel concerned. So I'm praying for you, all of you who are reaching out to Koiki, who are reaching out to all these platforms that are reaching. You see, what they are doing is that they are converting more and more people every day. And as they are converting more and more people, yeah, more and more people are getting bold enough to walk into their people and speak directly in the marketplaces, in the gathering, in churches, in mosques. And that's how we are going to get more and more people and get more and more people away from the camp of Tifnumbu slave market. So if you see anybody abusing me, calling me names on my platform, don't worry. Koiki and others, they are working on them. Very soon, they too, they will start telling you Oduduwa Republic, Oduduwa Republic, because it is going to come to that. Continue to support them. God will continue to support all of you, reaching out. It is working. So people are getting there. And that's what we need. So that when you call them, we are coming to Ekiti tomorrow. We are going to have Oduduwa Republic rally in Ekiti tomorrow. The people of Ekiti will come out. Their policemen, the Nigeria police dog, they will come out. But they will not be able to do anything. They won't be able to. So if anybody tells you that this Oduduwa Republic, I'm just hearing it online, you are only hearing what you want to hear. Or you choose to see what you want to see. And you should analyze what you have seen so far. Is it just people like Maiyegun talking that you just see? Talking about the Oduduwa Republic? Or do you actually follow the events of those who have been organizing the outreach steadily and consistently? Or you want to pretend, is this that Sunday Igboho? That one is just joking. He's fighting with Gani Adams. Is that what you see? Is that what you want to see? Igboho is fighting Gani Adams. That's why I don't believe in Oduduwa Republic. Baba Akintoye said Tifnumbu can be president. Igboho said Tifnumbu can be president of Oduduwa Republic. That's why I don't believe in Oduduwa Republic. Alaye, no worry. Nobody go force you to believe. Are you with me? Nobody will force you to believe, okay? You believe. If you believe, make you die. By the time the Gbedu enter body, when you Joe, well, I mean, you start, maybe you start with walk leg. Then you go to Azonto. When you add Dakpala to Sakara or any other thing, by the time you now go to Konko below, if you are lucky, below. That's Nigeria. You know, Nigeria will drum for you. Nigeria will be drumming for you. Different beats. So when your situation get to Konko below, Konko below, under, below. By the time you get under, Baba, now 6 feet you. But if you are lucky to Konko below to some level and you push up again, nobody will ask you to ask for Oduduwa Republic. You will be the champion for it. So nobody will rush you. Beg you. You see all those terrorists, all those mini terrorists there? Even as much as they claim to love Nigeria, if they don't pay them 500 naira, 1,000 naira, go and organize counter rally. Oh yeah, organize counter rally. There are some rally. You see, when Biafrans were moving about, when Nnamdi Kanu was at home, did you see any counter rally? Who won't die? Even if they pay you 10,000 naira, you will not go and do counter kini. Some of you don't remember. And that's the reason why some of these guys are getting away with many things. They know that Nigerians, they can have short memory, Stockholm syndrome. But let me give you a scene. Where is it? I think it's this one. What it used to be like when His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in that your Nigeria. Some of you are asking him to come back. If you should come back around this time, Baba, just pack your bag, and move to Nigeristan. You know where that is, oh? If you don't remember, let me remind you. This is a refresher.
How many people just shot a woman down now?
Just a moment. because I've got loads. Yeah, I think it's this one. So if anybody is because he has a phone, one China phone, inside Ajegunle, telling you that your Nnamdi Kanu is abroad, he's just shouting abroad. If they burn him, well, he should come back home. You see, when that guy come, don't rely on that your fake soldiers, that your fake military that are only powerful in shooting civilians, shooting harmless people, parading innocent people as ESN members. Don't rely on them. You want to rely on their fighter jets. All those ones, they can bury. All of Nigeria fighter jets can be buried within a week. Do you understand? So that's why I'm just saying that to you. That's just a refresher. This was way back when you said Nnamdi Kanu should come, he should come. He came. And people said, well, maybe it's not the time to declare Biafra then. He saw that as much as people were ready, he didn't see enough of them ready to declare Biafra. And it makes sense now. Some of you, I will be bringing some of the video of when Nnamdi Kanu was in Nigeria, because some of you don't remember anymore. You can go and sit anywhere and start yabbing dust. And why did I remind you of that? I'm only telling you that when the people are ready, even when they pay you 1,000 naira to go and do counter protest, one Nigeria, you will run. The police that will come there they will run. You have no idea. Let's go to Imo State. Maybe you have been hearing about unknown gunmen, ungun men. Some people will say ungun men, unknown gunmen, whatever you want to call them. Let me give you an idea what it is like in Imo State. They are killing people. But the people are also fighting back in a very, very unusual way. And this is it. When we tell you that they brought war intentionally to kill the Igbos, to kill every other nationality in Nigeria that tried to stop them from their expansionist agenda, the Fulanization and the killings. Don't convince me, don't try to tell me that don't use Fulani. Don't let me vex for you. They are killing people in Biafra land. They have been doing it, and I've been talking about it. You have been seeing the video. They are not abating. They are not stopping. But people are fighting back too. Police, they run.
Okay, we dey live now for Oji, Imo State. We are reports say unknown gunmen, they become attack the police station waiting for this side. So as it be for here now, military people now, they don't block roads where they lead to flyover and one where they lead to armor wire. The report will get now be say unknown gunmen, they become this area in the afternoon to come burn down the police station waiting for Oji for this side. So with waiting they happen now, military presence there on ground, white road, some road now don't block, and if you see now people now they walk out for the street, they go to their various destinations. So even people where they from other side they come, military people say they tell them may they go back, may they not use this route where they block. So for now, commercial drivers now they need to use this route, they apply another route to get to their destination due to say military presence now don't they grant. So yeah, would they now at their junction for Oji? Would they at their junction for Oji where just they like 3 minutes walk to the police station where unknown government put fire? So with wetin dey happen now, even some business sef, you get this woman now, she don open her business with wetin because of wetin dey happen, because this place now people be run for this area, so people be run for this area for their own safety. So with the military present now wey dey on ground, everybody now dey waka with fear. Some of them dey for street. Like now.
That your hand with the home, I dey see you. Afabia go in full force. So
who said me come Oji today? Oh, look at Oji.
So, in front of my house, in front of my house, in front of my house. Jesus Christ. I'm seeing them. And Taku and Digger for me.
That side.
When you look at my for wala boy. Boy, get life, oh, life and direct, boy, see them, boy. I'm gone, no man. Boy. Gone, no man. Boy, look at her life, boy. Boy, no matter about your last this city, boy. What you live?
Camera inside. Allez, power. Le paiement, les chances.
Jesus,
Police running, oh. That's the situation. And they are not abating. The military, you ask yourself, what are the military, what are they looking for in eastern Nigeria? For Fulani terrorists? Of course not. Innocent people have been picked up, innocent people have been shot and killed, and then something happened in Ebonyi. They said suicide bomber, somebody bombed himself. A suicide bomber, Musa something. Musa Idi Amin or something, sha. But it's a police, they said it's a police officer. Some people said, no, it's not a police, this one is a suicide bomber. How can a police officer be walking about with, what's the call him again? Hand grenade. Hand grenade. Wait till they go war. They said he's on a special duty. In Ebonyi. War there, Ebonyi. Where policemen, well, they are carrying gun every day like they are at war. Policemen, they carry bomb. Hand grenade. Baba no con no difference between hand grenade and tear gas. Who they fight them? Win the fight. He can't blow himself up. That's how I can explain it to you, because some of you will be like, what? Maiyegun, what are you talking about? Maybe this police officer will explain it better. This is the police officer that can explain it to you. Then I will come back. Maybe you and I will understand better.
Okay, there is no suicide bombing in Ebonyi or bomb explosion in Ebonyi. Actually, today, regrettably, a mobile police inspector, E.D. Aminu, a personnel of Mopo 32 Abakaleke attached to Afikbon Special Duty, while handling his hand grenade, which he hooked on his belt. According to them, his own elbow hit the hand grenade forcefully, and the thing exploded and killed him. There's no suicide bombing. There's no explosion in Ebonyi. It was as a result of an accidental discharge of a hand grenade that killed the mobile police who was handling it. Yes. So that was what happened. There's no suicide bombing in Ebonyi.
Accidental discharge for bomb. You see that country, eh? Sometimes you can sit down. They say if your situation don't pass to cry, sometimes you just have to start laughing. Are you with me? Accident. There's no explosion. There's no explosion, right? But it's a hand grenade that just hand grenade get pin. Oh, you have to remove the pin, hold the lid, or yeah, right. Once you release it, that's when it will go boom. Police officer they carry bomb. What is going on? We have been hearing accidental discharge. You know, that's a very popular word in Nigeria police lexicon. Accidental discharge. I've never seen accidental discharge of bomb. Okay, what's the police they do with bomb? On special duty. Which special duty? Person we don't drink, carry bomb, blow himself. Waiting. Then the police officer said it's not explosion. If something do boom, and we saw the body, I can't show you. It's so horrible. You don't want to see it. Officer Aminu in Ebonyi. Who you want bomb? Abi officer don't know that a grenade get, you know, is all cock and bull story. As if that is not enough. There is also another one that Nigeria is being led by clowns. If you are smart enough or you claim to be a smart person, I think you should begin to question that your intelligence, okay? You know this guy, your presidency, Garbage Shehu, or if you want to call him Garbage Shehu, but I like to call him Garbage Shehu. Garbage Shehu, your presidency. It was on a TV station. Oh, hey, man, if you they say elect a clown, and then you should expect a circus. When you put jesters in power, clowns, you should expect comedy and many others. When you put terrorists in power, don't complain of terrorism. Why Bokwari no go? Why Bokwari no go at Ruberia? You, garbage. Yeah, come here. Why? If you listen to what this guy said, all of you beating your chest, claiming to be one Nigeria, shame should catch you. But my friends told me, they said, Maiyegun, you cannot shame the shameless. You are talking about shame. You cannot put any APC, Egbekegbe, or any Buhari idiot, or any Sai barbarian in the same sentence and put shame. Baba, Maiyegun, we know you say you are somebody who is very, very upright to that point. To Maiyegun, please, don't commit a sin by putting the Buhari idiots and shame in the same sentence. They don't match because you cannot shame the shameless. And I agree with my friends. Garbage Shehu, why? What is the reason why Bokwari did not go to Atairu's burial? It go shock you.
Why was the president not at the burial of the Chief of Army Staff? Just a very quick answer so that we can let you go.
Well, I was in Europe myself on assignment. I have not spoken to the president on this. But let me give you just one example. The president is somebody who is so concerned about the safety and well-being of ordinary Nigerians on the streets. Do you know why he now prays his Jumu'at in the State House? He doesn't go to the National Mosque because he doesn't like this idea of closing roads, security men molesting people, innocent people on the roads, for the president to have the right of way. These are small things for many people, but they're important for President Muhammadu Buhari. So it's a mourning situation, and the president didn't want to take away attention from that.
Okay, simply that's the reason why the president did not attend that funeral. Thank you so much. Let's talk about very, very quickly before we let you go. Of course, there's a huge gap created by the unfortunate death of the Chief of Army Staff. What is the process now of getting a new one, and where is that likely to come from? In 1 minute, if you can.
The president is responsible for the choice and appointment of service chiefs. It is entirely in his domain. Nobody has a role in that other than the president. He will decide.
Garbage Shehu. Garbage Shehu. He said Bokwari doesn't like when his police officers are beating civilians, and that's why he did it. See, it's just something to crack you up, okay? I'm going to begin to take calls now, but just 2 minutes to tell you about, first, to say thank you to all of you, my friends, especially those of you who have downloaded the SendWave app after I told you about it. And to those of you who have also used, after you downloaded, you have also made transfer and you have used the Politico promo code to get your £5, $5 or €5 in your transfer as extra. Thank you. It means that you indeed, listened and then you agree with that proposal. So thank you. That's the support. However, I received the news that, they have added extra countries now. If you are in the Republic of Ireland, you will be able to download the SendWave app and you'll be able to also use that to transfer money to your loved ones back home. If you are in France, you can download the SendWave app as well. And you can also use the Politico as your first, when you make your first transfer. When you send money through this app, it is completely free. No commission, no nothing, okay? And very good enough, when you send money through it, you will send it straight to the bank account of your loved ones, okay? When that money gets to Nigeria, they will collect the money in dollars, okay? And they can go and change the money wherever they want, at whatever rate they want. So banks like Fidelity Bank, Access Bank, GTB Bank, and they've added First Bank as well. There are a few other banks they've added. One of them, their representative, Josh, is going to be on my program tomorrow, okay? He's going to tell us a lot about it. If you have downloaded the app, over 100 of my friends have downloaded it. Most of you from the US. Others are from the UK, France, Dublin, in Ireland, then in Italy, Spain. To all of you who have downloaded that and you're watching me right now, you can give me a thumb up right there in the comment, whether on YouTube or on Facebook. If you have used that Politico, you can drop a comment for me to see, because I have the data. There are over 28 of you have actually used the Politico to claim this bonus on your first transfer. Do that, and then, let's take calls now. If you want to download the app, it's not tough, okay? The link is in this video, in the caption, okay, description. Just tap the link and go on. People who are asking about other countries, I know. As they're adding the countries, they will let us know. Transferring money from there is completely free. I'll begin to take calls now, everyone. One moment. Let me quickly fix something, okay? Then I'll bring you on, okay? 1 sec. So there's something I left on that I haven't done before this, so that's my fault. Right, so can you hear me now, by the way? Good. One sec. I think you're live now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Great. So sorry I didn't get you connected earlier. So now we are live. Your name, sir?
Yeah, I'm Chooks from Stuttgart, Germany.
Chooks from Germany. You are live, please.
Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir.
The General Overseer of Temple of Truth, Nigeria Incorporated.
You are blessed multiple times.
I want to add another name to you, another title to you.
Please.
His Excellency.
Well, Chooks from Germany, you just made an official statement, and my friends will listen to that. You can add it too.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay. Well, I just want to thank you for the good, excellent work you are doing.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm following you almost every day, even if I miss the live. I used to go back to watch it. I just want to add something.
Please.
After reading all these Nigerian news, something came up to my mind. I know the game the Nigerian, the Buhari and its followers maybe like to be playing. I think there is more voice tending towards bringing back the 63 Constitution. I think, and my fear is that is the area they are going to catch us. That most of our followers who believe in that we should break everything up, or at least that self-determination, they may say, okay, we can manage this. That is my fear.
And so, that is why we are doing what we are doing. The moment you have sensed it, we have to make sure that they don't accept that. Do you get that?
Because I saw El-Rufai coming again in Sahara Republic. Yeah, I saw El-Rufai coming. I saw an article in Sahara Sahara Republic. Yeah, and El-Rufai was saying that he brought up the topic. He was saying, yeah, they did a commission, they did a work, and he was explaining what they did, and people should go back to where they give total autonomy to the state and all this. And even the Katsina state governor was saying, yeah, that even open grazing is not it's not Islamic. So I think they are coming towards that area, and that is my fear. So if we
it's part of the pressure, Shooks, but thank you very much for raising that, okay? It is part of the pressure, making them to try to see they want to drop in the towel, okay? Like it's like this generation won't take it. Okay, maybe we should begin to just leave few things, and then they decide to just stay together. It won't happen. Just give it time. Thanks, Shooks.
Okay. Thank you very much, and more kudos to what you are doing.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. And
thanks, Baba.
God
Thank you so much.
God will see us through.
We will be seen through. Thank you, Baba. You stay safe, okay? I have another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Yes, ma. Jocelyn.
Hi, good evening.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. So, you're live.
Yeah. Great analysis right there from you. The brother that just spoke just a few seconds ago, talking about what El-Rufai is coming up with. You know, because I believe that these people, they know they have no place in the whole of Nigeria. You understand? Of course, they will find a way to make sure they remain. Because trust me, when Nigeria goes up in flame, the Fulanis will not have any space to call their home in Nigeria, because the owners of the land will definitely chase them out. So right now, they are trying to play safe, to make sure they remain, to make sure that their people still remain in a place where they call home. They have nowhere. You know, they're just like wanderers. They're all over the place, going from one place to the other. So what do you expect from them? For sure, they want to, play games or play ball with us to make us understand that, okay, let's go the way we were before. We still remain in the same country. No, they are so afraid because they know the people of the land will definitely chase them out. Nobody wants to live with murderers. No. Nobody wants to live with people who goes about killing people, ransacking them from their villages. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. Imagine what is going on. You played something about you played a video of the policewoman defending what happened in Ebonyi, right? What would a police officer be doing with a hand grenade? And from the way she spoke, you can actually tell that woman is she was just telling pure lie, because her voice was so shaky. You can hear that she is telling lies. These people, they try to cover everything. When something goes wrong, they find it difficult to speak the truth. They find it difficult. They think that maybe because people they did not cover it in the news, that people around that area will not tell us what happened. She wasn't there when it happened. So the people in that area knew exactly what happened. That's right. That man was going on a murder. They're using him to go kill people. Unfortunately, his ancestors called him home. Whether he blew up or he fell down.
Because it takes a lot of effort to remove a grenade pin. If you don't remove that pin, even when you remove the pin, you still have to hold the lid like that until you release it. That's what I know about grenade. I've never seen one before.
Until you release it, yeah, we've seen it in the video. We've seen it in the movies. How it's been used.
It's not something that just can go boom. No. Abi
No.
officer
Even
the wrong temperature.
I've never seen a live grenade before. Even the Nigerian police for them, I've never seen them with a live grenade. I only see them maybe with gun and their baton. Apart from that, I've not seen them with live grenade. So what is a police officer doing with a live grenade?
They won't tell us.
What is the plan?
We know.
What is the plan?
Aminu with a grenade in Ebonyi. Well, we'll find out later. Thank you so much, Jocelyn. Let me take another call.
All right, Maiyegun, have a great evening.
I will. You too. I have another caller. Hello. We'll find out later. Thank you so much, Jocelyn. Let me take another. You are live, sir. Hello. Omar.
Hello, Maiyegun. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Your name?
I have been trying for ages to get your program. I've been trying for ages to get you. Maiyegun, you are fantastic.
Thank you.
You are really, really fantastic. You're not only fantastic, you are intelligent.
Thank you.
We are blessed with men like you in that country. It's unfortunate that the leaders don't know how to use your potentials. Now, my own contribution is that I don't want to waste my time tearing myself over their issues back home in that country. My contribution is that let them think they can try. All the gimmicks, all that every three, both old and new, it boils down to one thing: Nigeria is over. Nigeria is over. Oduduwa is going home. Biafra is going home. Middle Belt is even going home. Right. I tell you, next 1 month, Middle Belt will be more hot than even Oduduwa and Biafra.
I believe.
And they cannot do anything about it. All the looters, all the gimmick masters, all the thieves, all the myopic human beings we have that call themselves politicians, they will wake up to see that they are just dreaming. They are dreaming. They are dreaming. They cannot do anything again. They have exhausted all their plans, all their tricks.
They are desperate now.
They are not trying to see. They are not trying to see if the citizens of the country will have mercy on them. This is indirect begging. They are begging already. They are begging. They are begging.
Thank you so much.
So this is all I have to say.
Thank you very much.
Maiyegun, keep on the good work you're doing. Keep on the good work you're doing.
Thank you.
I am very, very happy with you. Nigerians are happy with you.
I am happy.
We bless you. We bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Oba. Let me take this call from Paul, because I recognize this image now. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun. Good morning.
Good morning to you from India. Paul, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
You see, I'm so used to you now. So, bro, you are live.
Yeah. Thank you for your great analysis tonight.
Thank you.
You can see that everyone is enjoying you, and I believe where the impact is that the conversion rate of those that are suffering from Buhari cities is just is getting higher. We are conquering more than COVID-19. The rate of those that are converting or their brains are getting reset. They are getting higher. I was even actually joking with Jocelyn on Facebook. I decided to watch on Facebook today.
Okay.
Why I decided to watch on Facebook today was because of the Adamu Musas and the Aminu, the grenade blowing up people on Facebook. They are mostly on Facebook trying to discredit whatever you say. I just decided to watch on Facebook. And sadly enough, none of them were there. I guess they were occupied with watching the Europa Cup final.
Maybe.
Yes, so. But what the point I wanted to make, Maiyegun, was that a lot of people are feeling the rally in Lagos will not take or have an effect because of the Tinubu stupid people in Lagos. But I keep telling my friends that watch out, the rally in Lagos will probably be the biggest and the baddest of them all. Trust me.
That's right.
The same Lagos that are the grandfather, the grandolder, the everything of Lagos, the Lagos rally will even, it will completely shatter every record that we are looking at
so
today.
Far.
It will surprise a lot of people. I watched that video where you showed the guy and a couple of them in fact trying to enlighten
they
people.
Were inside the Dumota.
So yes, so all those people that keep telling Maiyegun, come back now, come and do this. Olayomi Koiki has been in Nigeria for months now. Nothing has happened to him. So anybody that is saying Maiyegun, come back, or is telling you on Facebook, come back and change it now, come back and do this now. It's just like you said, Maiyegun, they are just cricket. Just cricket. And like I used to say about having the enemies from within, it is good. You see that meeting those men held on Sundays, those old fools.
Yeah.
It is good. They have identified themselves for us now.
Exactly.
So we know those we are facing.
Exactly.
We know those who are here. Yes, we know them now.
Thank you so
That's
much.
all I have to say, man. Let me give others time to come.
Thank you very much. You have a good morning because you're already in morning over there. So you have a good one.
Thank you.
I have another caller. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Maiyegun. How are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm all right. We so much appreciate your job. I just wanted to give
your name.
This guy.
Sorry, your name first.
I'm Adam.
Adam
from UK.
Lovely. Yeah. Now you're live, please.
Yeah, these guys, they don't know what they are messing with. The more they keep waiting, the more they keep building more young army that is going to join this team, and they are going to crush them so bad. They will never believe what is coming. Just wait. We don't have to be in a hurry. It's going to take, because the younger generation, they are growing up, and they are going to join the team. And that's going to be a very huge bump for them. They don't know what's coming. That's all I have to say.
And they don't seem to even prepared. They are still living in their false paradise.
They are not doing building schools at least to take the kids' attention away. They just keep putting anger on people. And these young kids, they are going to join the squad that is coming up now, and it's going to be a massive bomb. It's going to be a massive bomb. They don't know what they are messing up. They don't know what they are messing with.
Thank you so
have
much.
A good evening, bro.
Yeah, thanks so much, Adam. I like that. They have no idea what is coming.
They have no idea. They don't know what's coming.
They have young people who have bottled anger. They don't know what this anger is all about, but they are going to unleash it. Once they have an idea, we'll put them in that mess. That's what we are doing. Letting them understand, we'll put them in that mess. And then go for them. Hello.
Mr. Maiyegun.
Yes, Ekale, sir.
Good evening, my brother. This is JJ.
JJ, my unofficial Interpol. This one, okay? JJ, you are live.
You see what happened. I will take you back a little bit and very specific. When you look at what happened to the army chief of staff, you will know that they intentionally killed that guy. Brother, there's a plan, bigger plan. But now, at this moment, all the plan has been shattered. If you see the constitutional review, all those movements that the Northern are making now, they know that something is about to happen. They try to accelerate their plan, but along the line, something happened. The plan has been broken. So now, let me now tell you what will happen. Mark my word today.
Please.
There are some people that will be the last vote that will join the fighter ship, which is Tinubu. Mark my word, Tinubu would be the last person that will join agitation between now and December. They will be shouting, Oduduwa. Ijo is coming. Do you see what happened in Ijo today? They destroy one of their palace, the palace of their
one of their prominent paramount ruler.
Ijo will come out. They will start protesting very soon. Mark my word. Plateau and Jos will unite very soon. All the plan has been destroyed.
Thank you,
brother.
JJ.
I told you last time, if you remember, Nigeria will break without a war. Because the North cannot confront war, cannot face anybody. Let me give the other.
Thank you so much, JJ. Let me take this call. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good evening.
Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir. Your name?
Yakub Adiela.
Yakub from Ota. Is that right?
Yes.
How are you tonight, Yakub?
I'm fine, sir. I brought information for our people. So I just want to let you people know that people have been realizing that they have no choice than to join this Yoruba agitation. So everywhere I go now, I've been hearing people talking about it inside the bus, in the street, at my work, everywhere. So I want to let people's minds be at rest that very soon, the next 6 months, or before the end of this year, Yoruba nation will stand. I believe. I strongly believe. So it will happen. We are going.
Thank you so much, Yakub. Meanwhile, just to tell you, the movie you recommended that I should go and see, TK.
Yeah. What about it?
It's a long, Bollywood movie.
Very long.
I am not a fan.
I'm giving you time.
I'm not a fan of Bollywood movies.
Find time to break it down before you let our people.
It just seems like a punishment for me.
But I trust you talk about it.
Of course. You know what I decided to do? I've decided to read about it and read some preview about it. I will just shorten it. It seems like it's so much like a punishment. I watched about 15 minutes. Then I'm like, well, thank you anyway, Yakub. You have a good evening, okay?
No problem.
Thank you. So I have another caller. Hello. Hello there.
Yes, my 5-star general, Maiyegun. Good morning from India.
I want to guess, but I'm going to let you help me. Your name?
Okay. My name is Ipaku. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, I would have been right.
Thank you very much.
You're live.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. You know, my day is not always complete if I don't listen to you. I always keep on waiting until I get the notification that Maiyegun is online, so that I'll have a complete day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have been source of inspiration to everybody. You have been, you've been doing great. You've been enlightening everybody, and I want to thank you so much. If not you, I don't know how other people have been doing it alone, but you've added a lot. In fact, thank you very much. I want to start by our sister called Jocelyn, right? Noah. I wanted to comment on what she said about Fulani. You know, these people don't have a state of their own. They don't have any ancestral land in Nigeria. So now they've seen that if we, the Southerners, break up or go our separate ways, it's going to be tough for them to control the people that have been deceiving over the years. That's why they're coming up now with their lies again, telling us they want restructuring. They agree with Southerners. But all these are lies. They're telling us lies. We can't believe them. You cannot trust a Fulani man. We don't care. And secondly, how can people who has been oppressing us over these years, our politicians, how can they be the one to decide to us the constitution we're going to follow or the one we cannot follow? The same people. It doesn't make sense. If they are serious, they should conduct a referendum. Let everybody decide what they want to do. You cannot be telling me you were in the House of Reps, you were in the House of, the Senate. Yet over these years, you've not done nothing. Now people are agitating to go back to where they come from. You are coming up with a constitutional review. What are you reviewing? Who wrote the constitution? You've been quoting this constitution over the years. Who wrote it? You were not there. Your father was not there. Now you want to review it. Review what? We can't believe all these lies. I don't trust anybody. No. All I want is all of us, we will go back to where we come from. Yes. You understand? Most of the time, when I ask all these Nigerians, because I know they cannot stand on a debate, I ask them, before your father was born, what was the name of your father? What country was your father?
How old was your father? How old?
Sometimes I feel we black people, we don't reason at all. A white man came, created a country, call it a name. a name you don't know nothing about, a country has nothing to do with you, and we are killing ourselves to that lies, that fraud. We don't have brain. We don't have brain at all. What's the meaning of Nigeria? What's the meaning of Nigeria?
Let me take another call. And
thank you very much.
Hear from others too. I have a caller this time around. I hope that gets through. Hello. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Your name?
Okay, my name is Oladapo.
Oladapo from Dubai. Is that?
Yeah.
No, maybe not.
No, not Dubai. Accra.
From Accra. Great. I have one Oladapo in Dubai as well, and your voice sounded similar. Bro, you are live from Accra, Ghana.
Yes. Actually, I'm an Omoluabi. I'm from Ilorin, Kwara State.
Yes, my brother. Yeah. Now go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I've been listening to you now for like 2 years. I like the job you're doing. I must really say so.
Thank you.
Maiyegun General.
Sir.
Yes. But what I would like to say is that I would like you guys to also include Yorubas in Kwara and Kogi. For instance, now, that's Yorubas in Kwara and Kogi. Yes. Yorubas have 11 out of 16. Yorubas have 11 out of 16 local governments in Kwara.
That's right.
Since 1999, all the governors all those that have been governors in Kwara are Yorubas. Even Bukola Saraki is an Egba man. Forget that thing he's saying is Fulani. Omo Egbani.
That's right.
Yes, his parents just came to Ilorin to read Quran. So they settled there. Abdurrahman Abdurazak is the Yoruba man. Ahmed Abdul Fattah is also a Yoruba man. And also the Okun people, the part where all those Dino Melaye and all that come from. A lot has not really been done to like bring them together to this agitation. It's like everybody has, the larger part of the Yoruba nation have washed their hands off them and say, okay, Etidiomo Hausa or something like that. And I don't think it's supposed to be so. Because, for instance, Kwara State, where I come from, close to 75% or 80% are Yorubas. Even the emir of Ilorin Gonda, his ancestors are Fulani. He speaks Yoruba, he can't speak Fufude. That's to show you the depth of how strong the Yoruba system is there. So, like, I would like all the Yoruba nation agitators to also do something about that.
Yeah.
I really,
you know, we have Yoruba imam from Ilorin.
Yes.
I know him. You know what I mean? In sensitizing people there. So I want you to know that they are not abandoned. Our people in Ilorin are not. How can we even abandon them? Because they are called part of Ilorin or called part of Kwara State. That doesn't make them, Fulanis and what have you. But
because from Jeba, from Jeba, if you know, did you notice that when the North did that blockade, did you notice that they stopped the food from even going from Kwara downwards? From Jeba, that's from Kwara State downwards. It wasn't even going to Kogi. It wasn't going to Kwara. So the core North doesn't even consider all those ones as
part of the
Hausa Fulani, as part of them. That's what they don't even understand. It's just when it comes to election to make them 19 states, they consider them all those Kwara, Kogi, Benue, all those North Central states, Benue, Nasarawa, and all that. So.
Thanks so much, Oladapo. You raised a very valid point, and I'm glad that you were able to call in tonight, okay? That's a very valid one. And I know that my friends who are from Kwara, they are proud that Oladapo called in. Like Maiyegun, you have been talking and talking, you've never really specified. But I have. There was a time I brought a video to tell the story of our people in Kwara, told by Professor Banji Akintoye. I'm going to bring that back once again, just to let all of you know that we know all these things, okay? Our people will find their way home. Thanks so much, Dapo. You have a good evening, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, I have another caller this time around. Hello.
Yes. Yes. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello, my general.
Yes, sir.
The world greatest general.
Reporting live.
Every other one. every other one are counterfeit. I beg, allow me speak my broken because I've been Nigerian.
Communicate.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I want to use actually I call from South Africa.
Your name?
Yeah, my name is Made.
Made from Southie.
Yes.
Go on.
Yes. I beg, I want to use this opportunity to tell everybody, every Nigerian all over the world. You know, look our life now. All of us scatter everywhere. Now, because of waiting these so-called politicians they do us now, that make we find greener pastures if we follow everywhere they go. So time don't reach and make we be same, make we really, really gather ourselves. It's not the time to talk too much, because this thing will involve guns, it will involve bombs, it will involve so many things. Make we tell ourselves the truth, because these Janjaweed people, they are not joking, they are not smiling.
That's right.
One of their major plans is say immediately they start that thing where they get for mind. They want to shut down internet. They want to shut down all telecommunication network or whatever. They want to cut Nigeria out of the world.
Then deal with us.
So make we try create another alternative whereby if this thing starts, we will communicate ourselves to the world.
I agree with you.
Maiyegun, now what I call for this.
You know, I am so
this point is very vital.
Yeah, mate. You see, I am so blessed on Maiyegun's diary that I have friends that we seems to have a synchronized mind. Little things that I might think, oh, I've left out, and they are like a valid point. You guys phone in to raise them for me. You just make the whole conversation complete. So you see that little point you call it to, yeah? It's massive. And it's noted. Thank you so much. You have a good evening, mate.
Thank you very much, my general. God bless you.
And you
keep
too.
Good.
Nice one, Baba. So this is where I'm going to draw the curtains tonight, okay? Because of our time, I know many of us still want to phone in, okay? We are nearly 120 hours. We have spent 112 hours already. I mean, sorry, 112 minutes rather. You see, the brain is about to start working the other way. However, we've been on this conversation now for over 113 minutes. 120 hours duration is almost done. To every one of you who chipped in your own contribution, your comment, and all of that today, thank you. The bottom line of this whole thing is that wherever you want to call this, call it wherever you want to call it. It is working. This is the only tool that we have to emancipate ourselves. If this generation is going to be grateful for anything at all, it should be the internet, the social media. Many use the social media for what they call the cloud attention and all of that. Many of us have used the social media to re-educate, re-enlighten, and bring together people who have been victims of a fraudulent system that they have foisted on us for too long. Now, we have used this tool to educate ourselves, enlighten ourselves, and we are also using it to strategize on how to break ourselves free from the stranglehold of these rent seekers, these scroungers, these opportunists that continue to shout one Nigeria that doesn't involve any Nigerian. Now, you can be part of the Dual Republic. Learn about it. Ask questions. Raise awareness. Print flyers. Print a shirt. Print face cap. Do everything within your community. Tell them why they should be ready to leave Nigeria. That your own part is actually the most important part. The ability to know that you deserve better. Then go out to tell others that they deserve better too. That is the most important part. We call it grassroots mobilization. And if you think people are not doing it, you're not paying attention, you know. So finally, I want to say thank you to all of my friends who have reached out to the Age Nigeria Foundation. Remember Age Nigeria Foundation, the foundation that takes care of the aged people, pensioners. They take care of their physical and mental health. They give them, food supply, medical checkup, regular exercising, regular visits, counseling, and so many other things to keep them active and alive, even when the Nigerian system abandoned them. The first time we partnered with them, it was in April. So in April, we raised over 600,000 naira for them. And they were able to reach out to these elderly citizens. And they've never been so, they have always, remained grateful. They have never, ever been so happy in that collaboration. So I told you that this is May. They always have their program for them every month. You know them, right? And they came back to me that after alerting my friends about it, you responded and you have actually sent over 160,000. Well, they said 162,000. The last time they told me through this detail, they've received that. They said one of the donor who gave the chunk of the donation. I'm going to mention your name the next time I come on the program. Mention every one of you who reached out to them. That's one great thing I love about them. Every penny you send, they write your name down. They want to say thank you to you directly, if you will let them, okay? But since most of you just donate anonymously, at least they have the details. So I'll call your first name on my next program. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a guest from Send Waves, okay? Send Wave representative will come on the Maiyegun's Diary Politico for the second time. They will have another time of appearing again. It's going to be about the partnership with Maiyegun's Diary Politico and friends. If you are my friend, you will do everything to support me. But if you are not really my friend, that is when you will actually possibly question everything that should possibly make me great. My friends, I know my friends and my friends know me. So to all of you who tune in tonight, know this, I'm going to see you some other time. You should have a good evening or a good night. Thank you so much, everyone. So you can help me reach out still. So the Age Nigeria Foundation, they are doing wonderful work. And I think the most we can do is put our money where our mouth is. I'll see you some other time. Stay safe. Before you leave, my friends on YouTube, before you go, remember, leave that thumb up. If you haven't subscribed, do it before you go. All right? I'll see you some other time. And good night to all of you.
Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bíjó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun mami. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun mami. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Tí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun mami. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá. Maiyegun mami. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun mami. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Maiyegun mami. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súnrakì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n ní ràn ó. Maiyegun ti dé.